Welcome back, people, to another exciting video from County Auction Sales Advisors. That stands for CASA. Yes, we do more than just siding, roofing, and windows. We also do educational videos. We are in Bexar County this month, the beautiful city of San Antonio, Texas, my hometown. We're conducting the May 2019 auction. Here you will get a live look on where and how to register for the county auction, as well as a live look at the auction and some other insider tips. So stay tuned and get your thinking caps on. We're about to begin.
Guys, welcome back to CASA Tax Auction Training. This month we're at the Bexar County Tax Auction. We're at the Vista Verde Plaza building at 223 North Paco Street, that's in San Antonio, Texas. This is where you got to come down and register for the tax auction. So Bexar County requires that you come down physically, fill out some forms, and get your bidder certificate. So here in Bexar County, the registration process is a little bit different than in Harris County. So in Harris County, you can do everything online. Bexar County requires you actually got to come down here physically, fill out some forms, and then get your bidder certificate. So you have to come down here and do it at this office building. Let's go on inside and see what we do.
Alright, people, once you enter the building, you're going to want to head up to the second floor. It's room 250, not 220 where my finger is pointing, but it's right down the hall. It's room 250. It's a property tax assessing section. You're going to want to walk through these doors. You're going to ask them, I wish to register for the tax auction. They'll then give you a bidder certificate form, which looks like this one here. You're going to want to enter in whatever you're going to put the property in. I put it in my company name. You're going to want to fill out every property you own in Bexar County. Do not miss one. Whether you have it under a company name, you partially own it, or you completely own it, put it in there. I have 7 on here, 6 of which are bought at the county auction.
Okay guys, once you do all that, fill out that paperwork, they'll check everything, but then you're going to get this receipt. This receipt isn't your bidder certificate. This just says that you paid to get a bidder certificate request. I'll put a request in to get a bidder certificate. The bidder certificate will take about 7 to 10 days. You can either request it and get mailed to you, or you can do pickup. I always do pickup because it's a little bit faster. But within 7 to 10 days, they'll call you and say, hey, your bidder certificate is ready. As long as all your taxes are paid off and you're current on everything, you do get approved for it. However, with this receipt though, you can already go register for the tax auction and get your bidder number. So that's what we're going to go do next. Guys, so here we are at 200 North Comal in San Antonio, Texas. This is the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, and it's also the detention center, aka it's the jail. This is where you go if you do bad things. Anyways, so this is where you'll come register. This is where you actually get your bidder's number. Why don't you follow me on over here? It won't be this location exactly. It's actually an office that's located down there that you'll register. Just follow me back.
So you're just going to walk down a little bit from where I was filming, and you're going to want to find the office. It says Bexar County Sheriff's Office. You'll see it right here on the window. You'll go ahead and walk through these doors.
Okay guys, so once you walk through those doors, it's pretty simple. You'll go to the window on the right, you'll knock on the glass, they'll ask you for your receipt or your bidder certificate. You fill out a little form, then they give you this number. That's it. Yeah, it's an index card with a number on it. But this index card does refer to your specific name. So you'll use this to bid at the auction here at this upcoming Tuesday. Minus 67. Alrighty folks, so here we are today at the Bexar County Tax Auction. Right behind me is the old Bexar County Courthouse. This is where the auction will take place. As you can see, you got a crowd building out here and you got your tent set up over there. We'll take a closer look inside here in a minute. Remember that the auctions take place the first Tuesday of every month, and they start promptly at 10 a.m. in Bexar County. If you recall from the Bayou, or if you recall from the Houston auction, it took place at the Bayou City Event Center. It wasn't at their courthouse. They did it somewhere different. Most counties will do it at their courthouse. Right here in Bexar County, this is what they do it at the old courthouse. That is the new courthouse. This is the old one where they will both do the foreclosure auctions and the tax county auctions. So let's go take a closer look at.
Alrighty guys, you're going to want to walk up here to the crowd that's gathering. You'll see a tent. People gathered. The first thing you're going to want to do is go get your property auction list. It's going to cost you $5 cash. They will not accept any other form of payment other than cash for this property auction list. You're going to want to go to this tent that's here on the side. This is where it'll always be sold at. There'll be a lovely lady here. She will be taking $5. You will then get your packet from her. I always recommend you buy one of these because it is the most up-to-date. It shows everything that has been canceled out up to the previous night and that morning, and it goes in order. So follow this list. It's not the same order that's online. Let's take a quick walk around here. If you're going to notice the complete white tents there, that is where the county sales auction will take place. The other tents located over here for the foreclosure auctions. As you walk around through here, you're going to see a bunch of investors, a bunch of flippers, some contractors, people handing out cards. You'll see some hard money lending companies. You're going to want to look, listen, shake hands, and pay attention to what you see and hear here. Always be listening, always be mingling, and get as much as you can from these people. Here's my tax auction list and my auction number. I'm ready to rock and roll. I do have a couple properties at this one that I'm specifically looking at. Let's see what happens.
Hope everybody had a good fiesta. Listen, I want to make sure everybody plays it fair. I want to see my first base line right through here. Come on in if you're not. I want to see my third base line this way. If you're going to bid, come on in. Don't be shy, don't be shy. Come on in. Play it fair. I got my center field, I can see, and we're good. If it starts raining and the umbrellas come out, it'll be a different ball game. We'll try to work things out. All right, let's begin.
All right, so right here, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a full bid.
Case number 2009 TA10098, Bexar County versus Arrecito Alvarado, NCB 8659, Block 5, Lot 5 and 6. I got a minimum bid starting at $9,030. Do I have a minimum bid? I got a minimum bid. Any other bids? Call it out, sweetie. 940, got a bid at 940. Any other bids? 940, got a bid. 950, got a bid 950. 960, got a bid 960. Any other bids? 10,000. I got a bid 10,000. 10.5, got a bid 10.5. Any other bids? 10.5. 10.75, I got a bid 10.75. What you calling? 12,000. You want 12,000? Yes, sir. 12,000. Get a bid 12,000 right here. 12,000. Any other bids? 13,000. Get a bid 13,000. 13,000. 13,000. 13,500. Get a bid of 13,500. Any other bids? Give me a bid. 35. 13,500. 13,500 is right here. 13,600. Get a bid 13,600. 13,600 going once. 14. Go to 14,000. Get a bid 14,000. What you gonna give me? What you gonna give? 14,000. 14,000. 14.5, get it 14.5, 14.5. Any other bids? 14.5 going once. 14.75, get it at 14.75. 14.75 going once. 15, got 15,000, get it 15,000. 15,000, any other bids? What you gonna give me? 15,000, 15,000 going once. Twice. So 15,000, come on up. Come on up to the ladies right here with your bidder number.
Alright guys, so the auction is complete. The two properties that I were interested in, one of them was 725 South Olive. That one got canceled out before it even got here. The other one was 815 South Pine. That one sold for $42,000. That one was a really good buy, and I'll break that down for you on why it was shortly. In addition, there's a lot of new bidders here. There was a lot of giddy bidders. What I mean by giddy bidders, they start bidding and they just get locked in and they just get sucked in and they end up bidding way too much on a property. There's a home that sold for $67,000 in just not a good area of town, and I'll break that one down for you as well too on why it wasn't. He bought it for $67,000. Probably has no idea what needs to be done to it. Somebody's living in it now and it's occupied, but for $67,000 where it's located, it's not a good buy because houses in that area, I'll break down for you shortly, don't sell for that much. You could have probably picked one up cheaper by just going directly to a homeowner and then getting to buy from them if you wanted a house in that area. So there was a giddy buyer. He just got sucked in, and I could tell he was just hyped up, and he kept bidding, kept driving it up. And there was another guy there too, but they were bidding way too much for that property, not knowing really too much about it. $67,000 for a house in the location that it was in is not a good buy. So a piece of advice to you on that one is don't get sucked into those. Don't get sucked into the hype. Always set your limit, right? Study the property, research the property on liens and how much it might be to renovate it. Do your due diligence on all. Always have a set price on what you're willing to bid for a property and do not go any higher. Do not get sucked into the hype. Don't start trying to outbid people or compete with other people. This is a lot of money you're playing with. Do not make those mistakes. Always set a number and don't pass that number, and stay disciplined and stick to it. There's always another auction next month. There's always another one after that. Be patient in this game. Alright, now I gotta try to head over to the other side of town, hop on a roof for a roof estimate. Hopefully I can make it. Just the game. Grinding, hustling, always. So this was my morning. Now I'm on the way to an estimate. I have a roof estimate, and then I have a window estimate. So I got a roof estimate at 11 here, and I got a window appointment at 1. But this is the game, this is the grind. Auction early in the morning, and then appointments throughout the day. And then we got a full sprint to the car, just because I got my race coming up in about a week and a half. So we'll just run from the courthouse all the way to the work van, just to get a little more in.
Alrighty guys, so for more tips on how to turn this into this, and then back into more of this, please follow along on my YouTube channel and ask me any questions you may have.